My name is Lukas Beech. I'm the Executive Director of the Korean office of August Leadership Executive Search.
When did you open your new office in Seoul, and what was the reason behind the decision to expand in South Korea?
August Leadership is one of the fastest growing executive search firms globally at the moment. And we opened our office in Korea in 2021. At the time of opening, we were number 23 globally. And now we're up to number 45 offices globally. So during the time of opening the office here, actually we got the timing really nicely done because we were lucky about getting the visibility and support from head office, as the global footprint really wasn't as extensive as it is today. And then also the timing was pretty good because the Korean market was ripe for some new ideas and new challenges during the middle of COVID.
As representative director of the new Korea office, what is your plan to grow the business?
So the business growth plan in Korea basically leverages two of our core competencies. The one is collaboration and the other one is excellence. So the structure of the firm globally is set up in such a way that it's really about client corporate accounts as opposed to geography. So one of the differentiators that we have is that while we have a lot of expertise here in the Korean market, our clients really appreciate the idea of working with us at a global key account level, which we can do by bringing together like task force teams of experts in certain industry segments. And that is something which clients appreciate because it goes into a lot of depth. And that industry expertise actually carries across from the partners also into the research as well. So we have specialized industry expertise at the research level also. And that's another way that we're growing the business here in Korea.
Okay, the brand awareness of August Leadership is not that well known in Korea. How will you change this, and what differentiates you from the other search firms?
You're right, the brand awareness is still not that broad at the moment in the Korean market. We're changing it day by day by doing really good work with well-known and renowned clients. So just by doing that, there's an organic way that the brand is recognized both by clients but also by executive candidates in the market. And then beyond that, the differentiation is really this idea that we can leverage the collaborative competence of our partners globally to be able to serve clients that are either headquartered in Korea or headquartered in other international markets in order to be able to serve them at a global level and a consistent level of service as well.
As the long-term resident in Korea, please tell us about your previous roles in Korea.
I had the opportunity to dive into the deep end when I came to Korea back in 2005. So I started off in desk and field research, looking at candidates and visiting industry exhibitions and attending knowledge forums and networking forums and just really building the foundation of my executive search understanding. To be honest, I look back at that time with mixed emotions because on the one hand, I'm really grateful for the opportunity to have actually built a solid foundation for what we do. But on the other hand, it was tough to survive. But having said that, I survived, and after a few years in my first role, I had the chance to co-found a small management consulting company with two other executives here in the Korean market. And I built the HR services business within that organization. And then from that, I was actually scouted to join a global executive search firm that's based out of the US. That experience was really invaluable because it gave me the opportunity to learn about American corporate culture, global corporate culture, because I'd come from an SME kind of background and specialized myself more deeply into the industrial segment as well. And that has laid the groundwork and foundation for my work now with August Leadership.
COVID-19 has created a lot of challenges for businesses in Korea over the last 2 years. How has this impacted the local labor market, and how will that impact your growth?
It's changed a lot. The labor market has significantly changed, especially coming out of COVID. We've seen a lot of reorganization of companies towards younger leadership, executive leadership, but we've also seen a backlog of decisions that hadn't been made during the COVID period, which are now being caught up. So the market is actually very, very dynamic, very hot at the moment. And the additional layer of complexity or newness, if you like, on top of the traditional way of running businesses in Korea is this idea of remote work, of global integration through networks, through organizations, such as Zoom and Teams and things like that, which is also shaping the decisions that are being made at the hiring level of executives because they need people that can navigate this more dynamic, more flexible work that is being demanded by the market.
Okay, you have been a long-term supporter of the Kiwi Chamber. What connects you to the Chamber, And what roles have you undertaken, both past and present?
Yeah, so I'm lucky to be one of the co-founders of the Chamber back in 2008. And as a proud Kiwi, I continue to be very much involved as much as I can within the organization. I'm particularly proud of the fact that we were able to create a distinct organization within the international community here in Korea to distinguish the New Zealand business community from other business communities here. And I personally believe that that's the future of the New Zealand Chamber here as well. So I started off as secretary. I built the first websites of the New Zealand Chamber of Commerce, and I had the chance to also work as vice chairman for a while. And then for the last couple of years, I've been an advisor to the board.
Please tell us a little bit about yourself and your time in Korea.
So I think the foundation of my work in Korea has really been family. So I came over here with my wife, built the business, built the activities here in Korea because of family, and that continues to be the main driver of why I'm here, what I'm doing, and the ambition that I have. I think also I've personally changed somewhat during the time that I've been here to adapt to some of the challenges, rise to some of the difficulties that have been, that come along in life. But I think it's a wonderful place to live. I'm always grateful for living in a dynamic, peaceful, interesting part of the world, and every day is an exciting new day.